All right. Um, let's try to get some MSQ in before we rate at 9. Let's put my sound on. I think we're going. We can just fast travel there. Looks like people are RPing in Razatan. Apple, I was about to call for you. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I'm told Lusholo will be returning shortly. Let's go. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the first light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. Come? Now? In front of all these people? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. A box of trinkets. My apologies for the delay. This is gonna autoplay. We'll see if I read it. Think nothing of it. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. Why are you talking like that? With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I'm pleased to report. I don't even remember what happened last time. You may leave it there, thank you. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own grave ones. What sorts of grave tidings? Urianger hath sent word from the Void Gate in the moon. I didn't catch that last part. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces, slowly free from the source. Okay, hold on. I have to disable auto text. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiac for eons, against our enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loporits are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fall. Uh-oh. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. Why didn't we kill him? Was there an actual reason we didn't kill him? I don't remember. That Zeramus should test the seal. What? That Zeramus should so test the seal even when not at full strength. 'Tis every bit as terrible as we feared. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe? As a matter of fact, I have. Oh. Theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Sure. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least. Sure. What the fuck is in the box? What's in the fucking box? Balls? So I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices. Aether transmitters? These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents. Huh? Does it work like that? That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct ether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the crystal tower. You all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable. Wonders which suit our needs perfectly. Oh, I guess with the crystal tower we can do pretty much anything. I should mention that the knowledge Grahatia acquired from the Archmagus Noah was also a source of inspiration. Whoa. What if she put it on? What if she put it there upside down? Once we have infused the crystal tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. Okay. I still understand what these little gizmos are doing. And the aether transmitter shall guide the energy unto the 13th, like so. In this way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Whoa. Or so I hope. No tests we perform were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. Yeah, we kind of wing it every time, so. Sure enough. But that's not a point of pride for me personally. Well, Y'shtola, I think you do great when you wing it, okay? Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it. A task we must entrust to you, Apple. Rest assured, I will provide you with what support I can. Okay. I wish to go as well. Yippee! This world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes. But how dost thou intend to make the journey? Fucking walk there? In a spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes? Huh? Oh yeah, I guess that would work. Void Sense summonings. Void Sense summoning also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. Okay. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel. Sure. What does she mean by her vessel? Was that a smile I saw? Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Okay. Proceed to your own preparations, and then let us reconvene at Megaduda? Yeah, Megaduda sounds right. Megaduki. Ba 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 ba. Yushola will be along after she has seen to Zero's soul. Let us wait here. Okay, I guess we'll just stand around. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns. The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. I've also included instructions on how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Grahatia. That's very useful, thank you. While you're away, I'll join Urianger and the Loporits on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. True. Fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. True. Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reem. With her powers over light, she's bound to be helpful in our efforts. True. Spitting facts. But ere you do that or not else, seek out Beklug. As the foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the new Mo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. That's all from me. Go forth, Warrior of Darkness, and make your triumphant return to the First. Yes! Shadowbringers reference! They should have played the Shadowbringers music right there. That would have been hard. Alright, where's this next quest? Give me 1 second here. Can I Ethernet over there? Yes, I can. Fuck, man, I miss Shadowbringers. Music's making me all nostalgic. Yeah, you Apple, what brings you back across the rift? Oh, you know me, I go across the rift from time to time. Honestly, first you ask me to extract a soul from a spirit vessel, and then you tell me you have designs to channel light to another reflection? Wicked white, Apple. Is nothing ever simple with you? Hell no. I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. If your home is in peril, then I shall do all my power to aid you. I'm kind of the warrior of light, so it's in like I just have to be like this. Well, I tend to your companion. You should go and speak to Reen. By all accounts, she practically lives at the Hortorium these days. I'll look for you there once I've finished. Okay. Yo, someone's making a lot of noise over here. I don't even know what the quickest way over there is. Oh, is it just down here? Bro, there's so many people. Oh my god, it's Reed! Whoa!
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants.
What is she talking about?
Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land.
That's all. Is she? Did she like go schizo since we left? Who the fuck is she talking to? Maybe she has AirPods in. Ain't been the same.
Such as...
Where's the option, like, why are you talking to yourself? Ooh, coffee plants? Yeah, coffee plants. I do miss Reen so much.
Coffee. If I recall correctly, it thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes. Yes, that might be suitable.
I'm gonna turn on auto advance for this. I know you picked the coffee option, Wiz.
And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuits.
Coffee biscuits? Shadowbringers reference.
Wait, it's you!
We're so back. What's that goofy ass hand wave?
Seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing.
Oh, she is schizo, but at least she's like aware of it.
I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping
Why'd you
that
pronounce it
knowledge would
botany?
help our work in the empty.
She said
Never mind that for
botany.
now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
I'm introducing the Final Days 2, the sequel. That'd be crazy. Shadowbringers 2? Dawn Trail is just like a red herring.
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help.
No.
Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree.
Okay, fine. You've convinced me.
If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Where'd her girlfriend go? Did she die? I regrettably did not pay attention to the Eden story.
'Tis done. Zero. is now with us in the flesh.
Whoa. 'Tis done indeed.
The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
This tiny ass paper? This receipt,
There's
this
a
Walgreens
levity
receipt?
in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services
Yeah, that
rendered.
makes sense, Wiz. But she
Not
didn't die,
unlike
did she?
Void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Huh?
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Nope. Oh, okay, cool.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I think we're trying to schedule when we want to do the extreme trial as a static, so
I shall attend to the tower now.
I wanted to know
The
what
rest
days I had free.
I leave to you.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Reen's like, oh my
This
god, my
world isn't
girlfriend's
what I
goth just like
expected.
you.
While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the
Okay,
source.
swag. I'm excited.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that.
Gotcha.
If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
There it is. Fuck, I miss this music, man. 10-12? Heard. Dude, fuck me up. I miss Shadowbringers so much, man. You're in the shower right now? Hey, yo. Oh. Shame. Oh, I see.
Just an ordinary sky.
It works, it just kind of threw me off.
Ordinary and beautiful.
Dude, this is a good song to cry in the shower to,
To
though.
think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
Growing light. Dude, I'm gonna say it, because everyone else is too scared to say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't want Dawnchild, I want Shadowbringers 2. That's fucking rough, Wiz. Jesus. I want Shadowbringers 2. I don't want Dawntrail. I don't care about being a pirate anymore. I get to do that like once a week, internet willing. I want Shadowbringers 2. Is that not a hot take? I just want to tell myself it's a hot take. Ophelia logged out. Okay, real quick. Let me fill out this one to meet before I forgore. Because if I don't, I'm gonna get fucking hounded about it. It's gonna be really embarrassing. He went to eat? Dude, tell him to eat my nuts. Um. So nothing this Thursday. Um. Friday we raid. And then, yeah. Yeah. Hey Wiz, you wanna heal tonight? Are we also versing Aya tonight again? Shit. Yeah. What about it? Reminds you of what? That's insane. Why do you need a crafted set? For the Alliance raid? Jesus. Christ almighty. I'm sorry. I've heard something of your deeds here and how the Warrior of Darkness fought on, despite light ravaging her very being. Yeah, she was kind of cool like that. Had I the self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. It's 625? What the hell? For an Alliance raid? Wait, that's bonkers. I might not have that on some classes. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way. I don't know. I just work here. Give me the money. Reading a secret to help you set your plan in motion. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to get through. Just reading it takes so long. And I don't want to like rush through it. Let's head for Nabatha Rang. Since Zero can't teleport to the Aether right there, we should probably travel by Amaro. She can just accept my teleport. Like what? They turn off auto scrolling since it isn't voice acting. Yes! Yes! Lena, she's fucking back! Let's go! Is it long? Yeah, DC can wait. Enjoy the fucking story. DC has so much time to sleep. I take it Beck Lug told you why she's here. More or less. I can tell you. I can tell you right now. We can maybe go and grab coffee while I tell you. Greetings and welcome. I'm Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Dude, that's so mean. What the fuck, Wiz? Zero, is there something you require? She's so... Why is she... I get she's like a void scent, but why is Zero in grayscale? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. How? We just got here. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I see where this is going. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. She's so pretty, bro. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the crystal tower to harness its destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. Yeah, what's up? Honestly, after this cutscene, I will. It sounds fun. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. They can misunderstand this. I'm holding my cock and balls. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they have. I shall allay their concerns. as I pull out my Glock from my waistband. Call you? Okay. Apple and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. I'm pretty sure the last time I was here, I was a cat boy, so this is going to go over differently. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore will be a good place as any. I love Yulmore. The ours is an amicable relationship now. We were at odds for long years. I can't read. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation and truth, he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nuz was elected mayor. Relationships between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorians might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus, would it be prudent to give them prior notice? If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands great respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Yeah, well, I kind of went through, like, however many expansions, so... Where else should we visit? That forest place? Rectica Greatwood, yeah. There you'll find the Knights Blessed, a small collection which worships darkness, as well as the Vis, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. The Vis are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory, the Knights Blessed. On the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that the actions will not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness. Fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well, we'll treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Yes, my lady. Here, take these whisper weeds. I'll let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Oh? Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabatharang. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Come on, let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chai Nuz will know how best to present our plan to everyone. He was that cat guy, right? What if Emmett Self just showed up? That'd be crazy. He's snapping his fingers and shit. I actually don't know if we're gonna have a healer for tonight, so we'll see what happens. Yo,
Alright, we're content tonight.
do you have a link?
Here's the link.
She's
It doesn't
so
have
quick.
0 on it. I could not find one with her on it.
Weird.
Yeah. We're gonna make this a collaborative list, but I
Yeah.
guess I'll give you the final judgment. It's your stream. It's your content. You know.
Okay. We cannot do the children.
We should make like an extra tier for like this is criminal.
I'm just gonna leave him down here to be honest with you.
Okay.
This girl, she was all right. There wasn't like
I think
anything wrong with her. I forget her name.
I remember the other one is Saru.
Let me make this window taller. I'd give her like a B tier. There's nothing wrong with her, but there's something that stood out, you know?
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
Serena Mole is her name.
Hmm. So how do we feel about the fat cat lady?
Okay, why is Nail Bear DC? I feel like this is like
Why
I feel
wouldn't Nail be
like
there?
you just gotta. Have you ever done Ruby Weapon? I've done Ruby Weapon. That's all I'm gonna say.
This guy doesn't get it, man.
Yeah.
Make pedo tier. Wait, I just read that message. No, I'm not doing that. Thanks for the suggestion, I guess. Honestly, like besides her not being super attractive, she was kind of like really annoying during most of her time.
Shadowbringers, she
Yeah,
was quite annoying.
she was like a bad person. Like I get it, she like came around at the end, but like she was not enjoyable to be around.
Yeah.
Which is this Fayeol?
Yeah, it's fail.
Fayeol is like A tier minimum.
Interesting.
She's like she's real as fuck. So she, like you know
Okay,
I
but
like
would you call her waifu material?
mm,
Because that's the thing. Someone can be real. Someone can be a great character, but they could not be waifu material.
yeah. Yeah. Hold on, wait, I need to catch up on the fucking Static General. Is there anything what are we doing? DC, do you know if we're playing tonight? Whose mom is this?
That's Menphelia's mom.
She's like A tier.
Solid A tier.
Because she's a mom.
Yeah, of course.
This guy's not even logged in. I'd give her B tier as well.
She had like a cool little redemption bit.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I think most of the issues are just like lack of screen time. I'm sure with more screen time she could have been higher, but
She was kind of like a nuisance in Stormblood, but I guess like is it the patch quests and Shadowbringers, I think? When the Thoforoy stuff was happening, she was like slightly more bearable.
DC the Stormblood bitch was she was not annoying at the end.
She's kind of like a Soon, a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is this Garuda?
I believe so.
Listen, if it was
I'm just gonna say A, no further questions can be asked this time.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. DC, I don't know about S tier. S tier is reserved for
S gotta be like real high characters.
I got a high standard for F or not F for S because I'm
Wow,
looking.
has high standards right now. That's crazy.
I'm looking at a lot of faces here, and I'm seeing already a lot of S tiers. Machinist Girl A tier.
Hilda, solid A tier.
Solid A tier.
Like Hilda.
I don't know this woman. I have never seen this woman in my life.
I think she could be from the Four Lords quest line. I could be wrong about that. But I honestly don't remember.
DC, you're gonna have to wait till we get to Yugiri.
Yeah, we have to get to Yugiri.
Yeah,
we can't like spoil anything.
Slow your
right?
roll, pal.
Come on. Do you not understand how tier list works?
Shut up, DC.
Pipe down.
Pipe down, little man. We'll just skip her. Is this Hildebrand's mom or is that someone else?
I don't know, man.
I'm
I
gonna
really
go
don't.
with the assumption this is Hildebrand's mom and put her at like B tier.
B?
Shin, shut up. What are you talking about? B.
Mm.
You know, like Dommy mommy vibes. Anyways, um, she's like a B tier. She's all right, but like
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't anything to write home about.
this one feels criminal. The
Yeah, I'm gonna
whole
agree
the
with
whole
that.
Lalafell. We're gonna skip Lalafels, but like honorable mention.
Kryle's a homie.
Kryl and Tataru honorable mentions. Uh, we've done the fight.
Yeah, yeah. Bosom lady.
Shin, this is a waifu tier list. It's a waifu tier list, okay?
We're cultured.
Um, what's her name? I'd give her B. She should have gotten more screen time. I wish they didn't like kill her
I
off so
I don't
early.
know, because she was kind of like glazing the shit out of Gaius.
Yeah, that was weird.
And that was kind of
Dropping her down to C for that
I
one.
don't know. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Um, I'm gonna be honest. This haircut. If she fixed that haircut, she could go up, but it does not work, bro.
I just wasn't a fan of her character too much.
She
And
didn't
maybe it's
really.
just because I don't remember her much in Heaven's Sword.
I mean, if she wasn't memorable, then is she really waifu material?
Yeah, I mean, like I know who she is, of course, but she just wasn't like a memorable enough character. Like when she showed up again in Endwalker, I wasn't excited or
Yeah.
anything.
Easy. Um, I'm about to do something that's gonna
Okay,
piss some
okay,
people off.
so we're gonna have an
I'm
interesting
about
debate
I'm
here.
about to piss some people off, and this is a hill I will die on. Lisa's not a good character. She is not likable. I'm not a fan
I
of her.
I would say Lise is a solid high B tier.
High B tier. Let's compromise and go C.
I was compromising by giving you the B because I probably
Well,
would have went A.
it's still C. I do not know this woman. This looks like someone's character in fucking Limsa. I don't know who this is. Thank you, DC.
It looks like she's in the Crystarium.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. I can't remember her name for the life of me. I think she's like a
Well,
B tier.
yeah, she got a gun, and that's kind
She
of
does
cool.
have a gun. I don't know
And we
this
love
woman.
blickies and pirates.
Minfilia? Waifu material?
The OG Minfilia.
Merylwib, that's her name. If I'm pronouncing that right.
I mean, hey, all I'm saying is Thanker didn't forget about her.
That's
So
true.
so there must have been something there.
I'll give her a B.
Thanker
I'll
was
give her a
getting
B tier.
all I'm saying Thanker was getting around a lot in A Realm Reborn. But he always held it down for Minfilia. There must
Yeah.
have been a reason why.
Mm. I just didn't really care about her. Whatever her name was. Excuse me. She like died for the cause, which was cool and all, but besides that, like I didn't really have any
I have a
emotional
really
attachment.
hard time justifying her being higher. Because if I'm looking at stuff in the tier above, I wouldn't take her over it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Well,
All right.
no further discussion needed.
Correct. I'd put her A tier.
Nashu.
Nashu. I think Nashu's a solid A tier.
Uh,
Nashu's real as fuck, bro.
she do keep the peace on her.
She does. She stays strapped.
She always has a bomb.
She's
too,
all
and
she commits
that's
to the
kinda
bit,
cool.
bro.
I would give Nashu like a high B, low A, perhaps. She is committed to the bit, and I'm always there for someone that's down to commit to the bit.
Going on to the next person I recognize, dude. I'd give her. I don't know if I'd give her S, but I would definitely give her. Yeah, DC. I don't know half of these. I'd definitely give her A tier. She was like crazy, and that's my weakness.
She's also kind of manipulative, if
Yeah,
I
and
recall correctly, and
I
that's kind of
I
base.
know between you, me, and DC,
Moen.
we're all
Moen's her name.
Moen. I know between you, me, and DC, manipulative women is something we can all agree on.
Yeah, like I think A tier is fine. You know, she's a woman about her money, and I love that for her.
Hmm.
She knows how. A little bit of manipulation can go places. It can do
Yep.
wonders.
What is this? With this
Let me
like
actually open
gray
this in my
background.
own. Is that?
Sophia? What
Huh.
fucking fight is who the fuck is Sophia? We'll just
I need to open this
skip for
image in
now.
YouTube.
Warring triads, scale woman. Do not remember enough to make a solid judgment.
Mm,
Um, which fairy is this?
Titania. Uh,
Grow my
boss
pretties.
in. Yeah, her.
Probably C tier.
So I have a negative experience in that particular like instance.
That might bump her up for me. uh,
Um, I think like her fight's cool. The design is cool. Um, I'm content with C tier.
okay. Yushola sister, easy A tier. She was
Yeah,
my
she
day
doesn't.
one back when I played Summoner in A Realm Reborn.
Oh, I remember. I was there for it.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we're getting into some heavy hitters. Um, S tier,
Yasetsu is a
S
solid S
tier,
tier.
S tier, S tier.
So do I not just get a word, bro? Shit.
Do you disagree?
I thought we should have some conversation before placing people, but
But you want me
if
to
you're just
sit
going all
here?
willy
Do
nilly,
you want me to sit here and like out myself?
yeah.
No.
I thought you were content pilled.
I don't
Look,
know.
this is your stream, and if you don't want to be content pilled in this very moment,
Fine.
that's up to you.
Um,
But
manipulative has bangs. I mean, you can notice a trend between a lot
yeah,
of the hairstyles here at the top, and even A tier for that matter. Um,
the Tsukiyomi fight was cool too,
yeah.
right? She had a cool character arc.
Do you
Looks
see
like her
everyone
memory's
left on
getting
here?
wiped.
We don't know or are like children. Um,
Ice Heart,
I mean, come on, man.
she's cool. She's cool. I think I personally would have put her in like a high A tier
Actually, I'm gonna agree with you on that.
because we didn't get a lot of time with
Yeah.
Ice Heart.
Um, Yushtola
It-
is like one of the top 5 reasons I keep playing this game. So,
and she's not five. Just cool character. She's been around the block, held it down, and whenever something goes awry, she got the info.
and she's gorgeous
That too.
and like
Froth and
perfect in
foam,
every
brother.
way. Froth and foam. Um, if you don't like Yugiri,
I don't like you.
yeah,
I don't know if it's controversial,
I was about to get myself like
but
banned on Twitch.
I'm gonna step out and say it. Personally, I think Yugiri would be my. If I had to pick one, like a double S tier, I think I would give it to Yugiri.
Mm.
Slightly over Ishtola.
I think Yushola for me is slightly over Yugiri, but damn, is it close.
Hey, it's a good fight. Straight up. It is a very close pick.
I think this is
But hey,
productive. This is
yeah,
very
game is
productive.
indubitably game. This is content, bro. It's a great use of your time.
Oh, wait, did you see the new emote I added?
Uh, which one? Oh, I see it now. It's cool.
Here, I'll send you the full image. I found this little stupid little meme and I drew over it. Dude, I do not know when slash if we're raiding.
You just don't show up. I told Ophelia you just should go back to sleep.
Might be the move. Oh my god, Wiz, guess what fucking song just came on Spotify? You can see it on my
Uh,
stream.
I was about to say I could read it, but it couldn't possibly be something related to October 3rd,
It
could it?
it it just might be. It just
Mm.
might be. Happy October 3rd.
Happy October 3rd, man. I'll never forget. That is, I haven't read Full Metal Alchemist or watched it in a while, but it is still like one of the. It is one of two series I own the entire like manga collection for. Very, very well done.
Where's the tier
Perfect,
list
even.
for here it is. The Final Fantasy 14 Ultimate Phase tier list. Oh, this one doesn't have pictures.
This will be interesting. So the preface is that we've both done Ukab, we've both done Ulu.
Mhm.
Uh, I've done to Alexander and T. You've done to Phase 5 of DSR, or not DSR, Top. And I've done Phase 1 of DSR. So it's a weird like overlap with some,
Yeah.
others not as
Is
much.
there... I think Twin is mid DC.
Okay, what did you play Fizz Range for Twin DC? Because I have some takes on Twintania. Melee, okay, Melee is pretty boring. Because I also had played Melee in uh,
Oh
UCOB like a
yeah.
couple years ago in our old static, but I tanked it for the static
What is this?
we most recently had, and then I cleared it on tank. Um, Tanking it's not fun. Not gonna lie to you. If anything, it's nice to just like randomly uh have to like instead of it being something where you can just kind of clock out for phase one, you kind of have to pay attention because sometimes you don't always hit the percentage for moving the bosses. So you have to be a little more attentive of that, for better or for worse.
I can't find the one that Josh used DC. Do you know where it is? Wait, he had one with pictures though, right? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this one. Oh, this is the one. I found the one that Josh used. Okay. Um, regular Bahamut, which I guess is like trios.
Yeah, it's the trio max.
Trios. I think
I think
trios are like S tier. Honestly,
I think
A or S tier. Trios are good.
it's for sure an A.
Okay.
S S I would almost want to reserve for other things.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think like trios are like there's some solid mechanics in that phase, and you also are including like Grand Octet, right?
Yeah.
So I think overall that Bahamut like the phase transition is cool, both in and
Yeah.
out of it. Like it is, and I think that's something important to take into account is like not only the
True.
mechanics, but like are you enjoying the aesthetic? Are you enjoying like the music, all of that?
The music
Uh,
hits.
yeah, I mean there it feels like suspenseful, it feels hype, it feels like you're conquering something. I'm cool with it. I
Okay.
like it at A.
Um, Golden.
That isn't.
Hmm.
You dragged Golden.
I'm.
Uh,
Let's just go through all the UCOB ones.
yeah, I think Golden's probably like a C. It is
Yeah.
it's very short, and it's really just Exaflare's Tank Buster stack.
Yeah.
It is a victory lap for all intents and
I
purpose.
think 20 is like D tier, C or D tier.
I would I would say D tier in my opinion.
I think.
I've actually played every role in Twin.
Oh
I've
yeah.
healed it. I've tanked it.
When did you
Uh,
heal Twin?
I went into some PF prog parties with sets and
Oh.
peeled up through Nail.
Nail is definitely A tier, since DC said it.
I agree.
I love
Nail
Nail.
is it's so cool because of like the so much variance in it is very unique for an ultimate phase.
Mm-hmm. Ads. We didn't do ads.
Uh,
Um.
okay, so I only saw ads like 4 times before I cleared. I was also stressed the hell out because I had never seen
Oh
it
yeah.
before really, and I was tanking it. Uh, it isn't fun to tank, I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
I think in principle the mechanics are cool. I probably didn't have a great time with it just because of circumstance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd say ads is a pretty cool phase. It combines in creative way combines like previous mechanics in the fight,
Mm-hmm.
where it doesn't feel super redundant.
I'd say B or
It,
A for ads.
I would say if we're like holding all of Bahamut to the standard of A and Nail to A because of how unique Nail is, I
Mm-hmm.
would almost argue for B.
Okay.
You could
Fine with
also
that.
make the case that because Nail is in ads,
Oh my
you
god.
could.
Okay, if both Nail and Twin are in ads, it should average out to B or C.
I like how that. I like the thinking.
Um, Garuda.
Garuda is. I I think Garuda's like a C.
I think my opinion of Garuda depends on what role I'm playing.
I've played everything in Garuda. I think it's like a C still.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, again, this is also like your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
opinion. If you,
I can agree with a C.
because my train of thoughts, there's other better phases
Yep.
in this fight, and if we're comparing it to like, do I think Garuda is better than Golden Bahamut?
Mhm.
No, but I also think it's better than Twin.
Wait, DC, do we factor in wipe experience? I don't know if that's fair.
Yeah, no, because that's like circumstantial,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because so many different. I party findered a lot
I guess if
in Ubu in particular. That's going to be very different than a static.
I guess if we're talking about like how mechanics feel to do and like fail or succeed, I can agree with that. Rather go back to Garuda than back to Twin.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's why
I
Garuda's higher. I think Ifrit's a B tier.
I like that the dashes are a bit intuitive. Like if you break them in the wrong order, you can
Mm-hmm.
figure out a way to correctly dodge the dashes.
I also really like Ifrit's music.
Ifrit's music is pretty cool, I guess. The actual like mechanic where you have to like bait puddles on the nail, uh, and then break them to awaken him is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Ifrit feels very collaborative, I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's better than a better experience than I had in Golden, but I wouldn't say Ifrit is a better phase than like Nail.
Yeah, go B tier. Titan.
I think a lot of people will actually be clouded by jails for Titan. Like that
I
would
mean,
be a deciding factor.
I Nails is like one of the first thing that comes to mind, but I don't even dislike Jails. I kind of
I
like
would
Jails.
I never had any issues with jails. I think Titan is
I'm with
a fine
DC.
phase.
I'm with DC. Titan next to Ifrit.
Yeah, I mean I don't think it's like significantly better or worse than Ifrit. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely a better phase than like Golden or Garuda,
Oh
but I
wait,
don't think it's better than Nail.
I think it's so weird that this is separate, but La Habrea. I would
Honestly,
honestly
S.
S. I have to
My
agree.
my train of thought is just it's cool because you have to awaken the primals. So like you have to learn to awaken the primals to get the candy to actually do beyond limits. Uh,
In
it,
intermission phase tier,
there's
I'm
no
not
real
doing
mechanic
that.
to it or difficulty to the bit, but the idea of like spamming all your limit breaks
It's such a
and it's a
power
culmination of
fantasy.
things you had done before. Yeah, it's a power fantasy.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like I didn't prog it while the fight was, coming out. But imagine like the situation some people are in where like they had to figure out how to awaken it to even get past that guy.
Yeah. Ultima's tough because there's so much to it. I want to say A tier. I don't think it's worthy of an S.
Uh, yeah, I can agree with that. It definitely has a bunch of little things that would knock it down from an S in my
Mm.
opinion. I think all around, I enjoy Ultima better than, the other two phases that we ranked in B tier of Uwu, and I
Yeah.
enjoy it better than ads. I would say my enjoyment of Ultima as a whole phase was comparable to that of Nail.
Hmm. All right. I haven't done T. You want to give me your rankings of how far have you progged into T?
To Alexander.
You wanna give us your T rankings? I'll let DC do DSR, and then DC and I can do top.
Uh, yeah, T. Um, so I tanked T. Living Liquid was.
Oh, DC also progged Liquid. I did too, but I don't remember it.
I think Living Liquid is a cool phase because it's almost gatekeepy in a
Hmm.
way. If you can do a lot of basic things and admit a lot of basic things, uh, then it is a good way of just like gatekeeping people from the rest of the fight almost.
Uh-huh.
Uh, does this actually include limit cut in Living Liquid, or is there an intermission phase for limit cut?
It's not listed. I
So
would
this is also
say,
including limit cut then, I
yeah.
would imagine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, I would say if we're including limit cut, I would probably say. Oh, would you put it in BJCC? I suppose that's fair because they're jumping.
Limit
Yeah,
cut
I
is
would include it in
limit cut
BJCC.
is a CC mechanic, right?
It's like an intermission mechanic between the two. However,
Oh yeah, it's CC
they
doing
are
the mech.
jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, CC is like kicking
Yeah.
and
Okay.
jumping when it
I
happens.
would
So I
consider
guess
that
it would be
BJCC.
BJCC. So if it's just Living Liquid, I would say I enjoyed it more than ads. Uh, it's a solid B or A. I don't think it's better than like Bahamut or Ultima,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely think it's better than ads. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a like the first place of B, is my opinion.
BJCC. Is that BJCC or am I blind?
Yeah, that's BJCC.
Okay.
It's so it's also including limit cut, which I think is a cool mechanic. Uh, is like the limit cut. It's not like the rest of the limit cuts that we see nowadays with
Yeah.
fucking Phoenix. But
OG limit cut.
I would. Hmm. Nisi passes are really cool. Uh, I enjoyed like having to tank two bosses completely separate of each other for a good chunk of the phase. Uh, it felt fun to tank because there's a part where like as tank you just get to jump on all the mines on the floor, and that's kind of funny.
Mm.
Uh, it is a very wild phase. I would give BJCC an A. There's
Okay.
a lot of room for error in the phase, but I all in all enjoyed it.
All right, DC. Give us the DSR rundown.
I've also done phase one, but I haven't done
Mm.
anything past that.
Doorbuster DSR is so mid. So I've
Yeah,
heard. C
the
tier? Is it C tier or is it down with twin? D tier? Okay.
so Ophelia and I did the door boss in like an hour. Like we just studied it and hopped in a party finder and had it in an hour. It
Damn.
is not like a hard phase at all. So I would say door boss is like door boss wasn't fun.
Thornton. OG Thornton. P2 Thornton's cool, but the music makes it low C tier. That's understandable. Nidhogg. Nidhogg looks so fun. Nidhogg's gotta be A tier, right? At least. S tier? Okay, holy shit.
Interesting. I mean, Nidhogg does look like a fun phase.
Yeah. Favorite ultimate phase? Holy shit.
In fact, I would say like if if I were to ever like start doing or like raiding again consistently and doing ultimates, I don't really care about top. There's nothing in the fight that's really intriguing to me. Outside of finishing T, DSR is the fight I'd rather do.
Mm. Especially as current. Mm. What's after Eyes? Eyes is after Nidhogg? Question mark.
Isn't it?
Eyes is Axe. It looks like it. Is Eyes D tier? D tier above Twin. Okay. Fuck is it after Eyes?
Isn't it time rewind? Wait, no. You fight
Intermission. Yeah.
yeah, it's the goofy bit with
Nidhogg best phase easy. That's the consensus.
Oshirpon.
I want to do Nidhogg so bad. Can I just prog DSR up to Nidhogg and then quit?
That'd be funny. What if you just go do like Nidhogg EX min item level, no armor,
Below Thornton C tier for trans or
just go in
intermission.
there.
Do the sim? It's not the same. The weird ass sim models and animations. Oh hey Porum. P5 is A tier. What's P5? Referencing back to the static Thornton. Thornton 2, yeah. I feel like the harder a phase is, the higher it is. Like, save for like La Habrea. Only half of P6. It looks like Chad is about to cancel raid. What's he gonna say?
Would you really say that? Like, save for La Brea? Because if you think about it, like Golden, for example, would you say that's a harder phase than anything else in the fight?
Uh,
It's a weird outlier.
I guess. So I guess like OG Thornton is probably harder than Golden. So maybe not.
I'm just saying, like overall, if you're going like fight to fight, not a lot of them are actually progressively. Not most of them are progressively harder, but stuff like Uwu is kind of weird. I feel like Ultima phase kind of runs fast. Ukab ends really abruptly. Golden is kind of sleeper at the end, so I don't know. With the Stormblood ultimates, it kind of feels like they didn't quite have that pattern of difficulty progression down, but they got it with ultimates they released from like that point onward, I think.
Mm.
Even though I guess like while I haven't finished T, Perfect Alexander's not hard compared to normal Alexander.
Yeah. DC and Laz, where do you guys want P6?
It feels like something that Square really nailed with this expansion, though, is that with
Yeah.
Ultimate Design, they got a lot better at making it progressively more difficult.
No, P6 of DSR, bruh. We're not even on top yet. Dwagons. Double Dwagons. Should I keep streaming MSQ or do you think it's boring? Because raid's canceled.
To be really honest with you, the MSQ is quite boring.
Am I just... DC said he'll watch, though.
Because you skip everything to go to sleep.
Double Dragons is mid? Where do you want it? Where do you want Double Dragons? B?
I can call in a T expert for you to finish
Ophelia?
Alexander Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, get Ophelia in here. I'll put it in B tier. I'll put Double Dragons in B tier. We're gonna phone a friend for T.
Do you want me to tell him to open your stream, or do you want me to add him?
Either. I don't care. whatever he wants.
Okay.
Let's get these top ones in while we wait for Ophelia. Phase 1 of top. Oh wait, group call. I'm gonna change my music.
Should put on some Chief Keef.
I'm putting on lo-fi beats.
I guess that works too.
Why the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here?
Ophelia, I need you to
there's
open my
that.
stream.
What?
So
Like my
so we're
Twitch
rating
stream.
every ultimate phase. I've only done the first 2 phases of T, and in my opinion was that like Living Liquid was a B, BJCC was like an A. If you had to rate it
CLS.
based around your experience with like T between the music, the fight, uh, how would you rate like Alexander, Perfect Alexander? And do you have any like thoughts on the previous ratings?
DC,
Bro,
you owe me a Twitch sub now.
Seven is coming.
Huh? Bro, I'm lacking brain cells and I have no clue what you just
Yeah,
said.
thanks for the sub, DC.
Okay. If you had to like comparatively rank Alexander and Perfect Alexander to other
Okay.
ultimate phases on a tier list, where would you put them?
Here, while you guys bicker, I'm gonna go grab a monster.
Bicker is such a strong word.
Blah blah
Jeez.
blah. Can't hear you.
Kiss my ass.
Here's the thing. The thing is, I've yet to. I haven't really done DSR, nor have I finished top, so I can't really compare it to those two either. As of now, from all the experience I've garnered in the older ultimates that I've done, first of all, just starting off from the first phase alone, Living Liquid. In my opinion, I have cleared pretty much every single first phase in every ultimate I think game I have now, as of now, and Living Liquid is by far the best. It has the most rated. It has the most. It's the least. How would I put it? The least painful phase to constantly go back to, since you're all constantly gonna be
repeatable.
sitting in phase 1. Yeah, it's definitely doesn't really feel as repetitive as the other phases. I'll
Yeah, I
say
feel
that
like
much.
that's such a big factor for the first phase.
It's such a
is-
huge factor. Yeah.
Is how bad is it to go back to after wiping it
So-
later in the fight?
My train of thought with Living Liquid as well was that like I think compared to some other first phases, it does like a really good job at gatekeeping people that are incapable of doing a lot of like basic and kind of content, right? So like you have a lot of mitigation checks. There's a lot of tank movement in phase 1, which was personally fun for me compared to like doing Savage where you're not moving anything. There's some cool stuff with like healers to do. You actually have to bait things. There's cool proximity based mechanics. It felt like it did a really good job at making sure you're capable of doing the bare minimum to like clear the fight.
I feel like that phase also just has a damage control mechanic, which I think needs to be more in the game. There's
That's also
mechanics like
true.
that need to be more present.
It's an extra layer of difficulty that really works well.
Dude, if there were more mechanics like that, our static would be fucked.
Something like that. Yeah. As for like the other phases, BGCC I believe is a top tier phase that actually requires a good amount of experience for the
Coordination.
game.
Do you want it up
Coordination
at
is
S
definitely a
tier?
huge factor.
Or are you fine with it at A tier?
I think A tier is fine, but I feel
Okay.
like BGCC is an S tier phase, and that's mainly because just the way nieces are programmed and how they work.
I mean, you're Mr. T himself, so if
you
you
did
think it's
T
S
more than I.
tier,
You cleared it. I didn't.
yeah,
That's all I'm
if you
saying.
think it's S tier, it's
I
going
think-
in S tier.
I think it's S tier. I think sitting
Okay.
at A is also very pretty, but I believe it's an S tier phase. I can ramble on like minutes on minutes as to why I believe it's such a good phase, but I'm gonna stop there.
The
Go ahead.
VC passes are super cool, and you have to
Yeah.
be super coordinated about it, and that's fun. The like
And-
double rocket punch, cool.
Oh, the thing is, like, even with the nieces alone, like, there is with nieces, it opens up many doors to multiple different strats. You can go for more of like a safe approach strat for the mechanic, or you can be more aggressive and go for a more uptime strat. And it really just depends on your party and how comfortable they feel with like coordinating with one another. But at the end of the day, there's just so many doors open up for that phase. Unlike many other phases within the game where you kind of are limited to X amount of strats that actually work. Within BGCSD, you can kind of do fuck all. There's just so many strats available for that phase that it just leaves the door open for so much variety, you know?
I
And
mean,
the phase itself is just so much fun.
you, Riker, and I all did different strats for BJCC as well.
Yeah, we've
For
all
like
done
Nisi
different
Pass,
trends. Hmm.
which it
Uh,
can speak on it of like the volume of how widely different it can be.
and I enjoy when there's variety involved in the game. I don't like, going into PF and doing the same fucking strat over and over again. Yes, it's more simple to, just stick with one strat and just try to optimize it as much as possible. But at the same time, it's like, in a game that's already so static, might as well change it up every once in a while, you
You know,
know?
this guy like myth brambles.
Anyhow, also just the fact that the man, I'm blinking. My brain cells are at the moment dying.
I'm gonna read
And
your head.
but I mean that's really all I have to say. There's more I could say, but I'm just too brain dead at the moment. As for the third and
Also,
fourth phase, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's worth noting that BJCC is also including limit cut, since Cruise
Oh,
Chaser's the one jumping.
limit cut is a fucking staple in the game.
Yeah, but
I
that's like the limit cut, right?
That's the limit cut, and I hate when people just see a number mechanic and symbolize
Limit
it
cut.
as limit cut. Limit cut, limit cut. I understand, it's simple. Just call it limit cut and call it a day. But like, it's like you don't know the true horrors that is limit cut. But yeah, no. BGCC is a god tier phase. I absolutely fucking love the phase, and yes, at a point, uh, as a tank, it does get kind of boring, especially if you're tanking if you're taking a BG, Brute Justice. He's not that fun to tank. You just kind of bait a flamethrower and call it a day.
My dumbass said Cruise Chaser.
Cruise Chaser, on the other hand, is like that's very tricky to tank because you actually have to like position the boss weirdly within the phase in order to have allies gain uptime. It's tricky to position Cruise Chaser. But anyhow, for the third phase, now the third phase is very similar to top, and in the
Top third
sense of like
phase or top
the
in
top's
general?
fifth phase, just top fifth phase is
Okay.
very similar to T's third phase. The way it's formatted and the way it's just the mechanics are done is very similar to that of phase 5 of top. Um, I mean, obviously we have yet to complete the phase 5 of top, so I can't really say which one's more harder.
Mm-hmm.
As of now, currently it feels like the like T is more difficult, but yet again, we have not completed the phase, so I can't really say much in that department.
How you
For the
feeling
third
about the ranking?
phase, for the ranking, what do you guys give the third phase? Or
You're
you
I
the
guys
haven't
only one
done
that's
T. You're
cleared
the only
it.
one that's gotten that far
Yeah,
in
it's
T.
just you.
For the third
The
phase,
rest of T is all you, man.
if I had to choose between reprogging third phase of T and I guess top phase 5, I would personally prefer T.
Okay.
That's mainly because of the music plays a huge factor for me as well. This game's music is just absolutely
T's
incredible, and whenever there's an
Is it
incredible
set up
BGM,
like trio mechanics?
yes, it's set
So
up like
how would
Tron
you
mechanics.
compare it to OG trios in UCOB?
To OG trios in UCOB, that's interesting. So for UCOB, I gotta think back because I did end up taking both of the fights. For UCOB, my thing with UCOB is that I enjoyed the fight. I think it was a very fun fight, but the only phase that I enjoyed within the trio mechanics was the final one, and that's because it actually involves the tank
Mm.
within the it involves the tanks. Most of the phase within UCOB that involves the trio mechanics don't really have. What the fuck was that? I thought someone just crashed into the street.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Nice driving.
Thanks. I'm practicing.
I don't know. It's very difficult to put in words, especially right now since I'm Brandon. I just from all the trios from like UCOP and top, I would definitely prefer reprogging T's. And the
Mm.
music just has to play a big factor in that, and also just like how generally beautiful the arena is.
The
It's
arena.
just
I
my
was gonna
eye.
comment. The arena is super pretty.
Mm.
UCOP's arena, in my opinion, is very bland and
Yeah.
very. It's not pretty to look at.
The spectacle in
Mechanic,
UCOB is definitely in like the enemies as
yeah.
opposed to the actual arena. And the music, I think.
Mhm,
So
absolutely.
would you put it at A tier with UCOB trios, or would you bump it up to S?
I would not bump it up to S. I'll probably stick it at a nice little A tier.
All right.
Okay, but let me raise you this:
What's up?
the cat in Inception.
S tier.
Okay.
Okay, actually,
I
you're
mean,
so
it does
right.
have
I'm
some
like,
really cool mechanics. Like
you're
the
so
Alexander's
right.
hat, like heart, is such a cool idea,
I
in my
didn't
opinion.
I didn't even think about the fact that most ultimates don't necessarily have a similar puzzle to that of T. I guess top is like the closest, really, and top you kind of have to. Or I guess
I mean, Top
uh,
has the Dynamis thing,
it has Dynamis,
which
yeah.
during like World Prog was a big point of like confusion, I remember. Aside from the difficulty of the trio mechanics, handling the Dynamis was like a thing that people weren't super
Mhm.
sure on.
Dynamis is was a wall for many.
Because I don't. Does it spread out evenly at the end of the phases? I don't remember.
I don't remember how many stacks you're supposed to have going into like the final trio of
Yeah.
phase five.
I think
In
it.
the
don't
final
recall.
trio, you're supposed to have like a couple people will have 3, and everyone else will have like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Going into the final phase, how many stacks of Dynamis do you need? Does the
3.
party have to
Everyone
have?
needs to have 3.
Everyone needs to have 3.
But
Okay.
balancing out that 3, like throughout the 3 trios, is part of the like difficulty. Anyways, we're not at that phase yet, but
Yeah, we're not in the phase yet. It's really hard to say much about it. But yeah, I feel like phase 3 of T sits pretty at an A2.
It
Nature,
has some
okay.
cool mechanics. Inception is really cool. Wormhole is notorious for a
Wormhole is
reason.
notorious, yeah, for being a
People
very
were
difficult mechanic.
calling the first mechanic in Nidhogg wormhole. So I think
That's got to mean something, right?
it's got to
It's
mean
gotta
It
mean
something.
basically
something.
Sun Nidhogg is what I'm hearing.
All
And
right,
I guess it's also
what about Perfect Alex?
oh, Perfect Alex is just an absolute gorgeous final phase.
Is it S tier?
It's definitely one of the better ones, and in my opinion, the best one. The transition is absolutely incredible. With the music, the triumph of music that
I
just plays in the background just keeps your blood boiling, you know?
I think the
Just pure
transition alone
excitement.
does so much for it, like on the tier list.
Absolutely.
There's not a
Also,
single
the
fight that has something like
Enrage.
that. Oh yeah.
The
The Enrage is
Enrage.
insane.
The Enrage is actually worth wiping to at least once because it's just so fucking
I don't
beautiful.
know.
You hear that,
I don't
DC?
know
Hey,
about that
dude,
one, bro.
dude is coping so hard right now.
I'm
I
I'm
I
dropping
had
DPS
two
and
Nah,
Perfect
bro.
Alex.
I
Do
had two
not, bro.
0.1s in T, dude, and it was fucking gorgeous. I was mad, don't get me wrong. I was about to commit a crime, but goddamn was the Enrage beautiful.
Dog, at some point he was gonna quit after he saw
I
0.1.
know
God.
this 0.1 is so demoralizing, but goddamn is it so pretty.
All right.
Uh, but yeah, definitely one of the better final phases. Again, I have not done DSR nor top, or we haven't finished top.
Program loop and Pantocrator.
I
Every
would
single phase
say-
in top is F tier.
I disagree.
I
I
think
super disagree.
first phase wise, I think Tops is up there. I really like the first phase of Top because it's like, I don't know, it keeps you engaged enough that
Yeah.
you can still like autopilot it. Since
Mhm.
if you get like a very familiar pattern, but you can't full autopilot
I
when
think
you troll.
I think I would give it B tier.
Yeah,
B tier
I
is
want to
nice.
put it above Living Liquid. That's
Yeah.
my favorite first phase
No,
I've
yeah.
progged. So
Agreed.
What the fuck are you?
Really interesting from a viewer perspective because I've again never had an interest in touching top, but at least watching it, phase one it seems really bland to me.
I
Well,
think a
just
lot
there's
of
so many things
the
that
fun
can
of
happen.
phase 1 is like all in your head.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what I
on it.
mean?
Really?
They play DPS.
Oh,
I mean,
so
like-
So
they actually have to like find something to think about. Got it. It doesn't
You're on
naturally
it.
just happen. They have to find it.
Yeah.
I see.
Me on the head and just sweating bullets.
My fun is like, ooh, how how many True Norths can I get away with? Like, how many can I hold in the whole phase? Like, that's where my fun comes in
Mine
for
is
phase 1.
staring at Tactician and trying to press it earlier every single pull to see if I can still cover everything with it.
Gotta find any sort of enjoyment as a DPS player.
During
Jesus.
Pantocrator, I press it in GCD earlier every time.
Like, Pantocrator on melee is pretty fun. Like, getting that like perfect uptime, not dropping a
I like
single
the
GCD.
movement of Pantocrator
Yeah.
a lot.
Jesus, man.
I kind of hate how we put the puddles sometimes, but I'm a Fizz range, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I hate going to group 2. Cough, cough.
Yeah, group 2 is I hate
Um,
adjusting, bro.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick. What do we want to do with? What do you want to farm?
I don't know. You just invited me to a party, so I thought you had a plan or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about typing it in the party chat, but then I remember I hate typing, so instead I'm gonna interrupt the
I'm gonna
conversation.
talk over you since you have party
No!
chat. All right,
Hell!
phase
Where
two.
are you, Apple?
I don't think I'm in the Crystarium, bitch.
But where in the Criterion?
Fine,
This
mate.
is good. I
Good
like
luck.
it.
I like phase two. I don't think I'd go above a B tier for phase two.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I'd put it above.
Cause
I
like
put it
after
above golden, but I don't know. The other phases in in B, I enjoy 10 times more than pizza.
I really like party synergy. The rest of the phase is like hitting a striking dummy.
Yeah, you just don't do anything.
Like I get it,
The
like
tanks do stuff.
tanks and
we
healers
just
do
sit there.
stuff, but for the rest of us, I'm hitting a striking dummy for half the phase.
I know Ophelia just popped a blood vessel.
Oh
yeah, I'm
yeah.
having a good time. Also, Apple,
What's
check out
your
this
opinion
outfit.
of phase 2, bro?
I fucking hate it.
Ophelia.
I hate phase 1 and phase 2 so fucking much. The fight doesn't actually start to be fun until like phase 5. Yeah.
Damn.
What, you
I
don't
think-
like Hello World? I like phase 3.
I'm gonna
was very
okay,
excited
real
for
quick,
Hello World.
real quick. Before we
Yeah.
move on, I'm gonna put phase 2 at C tier. Since
That's fine.
Ophelia hates it so much, we'll compromise.
He gets like, if you guys have like a 1 vote, he gets like a 1.5 vote. 'cause he's
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I
Which
was
one of
very
these is
excited for
Hello World? I can't
The
fucking.
not purple one.
Okay.
Purple.
On paper, I like Hello World. In practice, there's not a lot going on.
That's
Let's
a very good way of
boring.
let's
putting
be
it.
honest.
Yeah.
I like the movement. Like, I like just like going through it.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to go through. You're
Yeah.
just kind of chilling. And monitors is pretty fun. I like reading
We're not there yet. Oh wait, that is part of that is part
Yeah,
of
it's
this
the same
phase
phase.
actually.
Yeah, it's the same phase. Yeah.
Honestly, with monitors, I'd put it at B tier.
I put it below P1, like at the very end of BT.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't argue with that, really. I just was hoping for so much more, but the entire mechanic can be resolved with one image alone, and that's the image that just kind of.
Intermission is the biggest nothing burger of a phase I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I don't
Why
know
do
Yeah.
people call that a phase? I don't understand.
I'd put it with the other like intermission phases.
Yeah, we should think just Long Bay is the only intermission.
Wait, why
that's
is
here.
this intermission phase in C tier? Was there a reason for that?
I just said it was bad. I don't like that phase. at
Yeah, I
all.
don't know why
But
it's
I
up
like
there
it
with
more
like
than Eyes.
golden.
So like, I like the intermission. It's not better than Eyes actually. It's so bad. It's so bad.
What are those eyes? Someone
Design
camera that
wise,
looks something.
P6 of top is my honestly up there, but I haven't progged it, so I would not know. But
That's the thing.
design-wise,
We haven't
it's
tried
amazing.
it. Yeah.
Should we
It's like don't really want
should we rank P5 based off of what we've done? I think P5 is like an A
P5's gonna
tier.
be up there for me. Yeah.
I think P5
like
is
that
at
one.
least an A tier.
And just like studying ad, I think I'm gonna like this phase a lot.
Maybe I'm just
Yep.
hungry for like a trio mechanic, but I think it's A tier.
I see something very common with our A tier.
I mean, yeah.
Bahamut trios, top trios, DSR trios.
Run mechanics are just fun, dude. Very
Yeah.
fun to prog.
I mean,
There's
it's
actually
kind of
like
like
individual responsibility, so it's great.
it's kind of like a staple of ultimates at this point.
I'm excited to do DSR again because of P5 and Nidhogg mainly. Because P5, the trios are really fun.
Yeah. This tier list is pretty good. Like what I'm
Wonder
saying.
what they'll do for Eden trios.
Dude, Eden has to be top tier best fight out there. If it's not, I'm gonna be so mad.
What could the trios even be?
I am
Because
going.
you have rock and pasta, right?
Here's the
It
thing.
depends on what direction they even want to go.
Yeah, that's what I was about to bring up. Because the direction it took with top felt more like a gauntlet than any. Well, it wasn't necessary. I don't think gauntlet's the right word. It felt like one just final boss. Really, it's just Omega, and that's it.
I mean,
None of
it's
the other bosses were really implemented.
top kind of maybe it's part of it is like the visual of it, but it does really feel like like a sort of back and forth of like trying to like besting Omega and then Omega like
Yeah.
getting better, you know? Which I guess is like the whole story of it.
Yeah, him just constantly evolving to become the
Evolving,
strongest
yeah.
thing.
I mean, if you think about it, like fan perspective wise, a lot of fans just cared about Omega questline for Omega, and
Yeah.
then for Eden, I think it's a lot of people cared about like the final floor bosses.
True.
I don't know what we're gonna get for Eden, no one knows, but I hope we get a mechanic that involves both Gaia and Shiva on the field. Because I think it'll be fucking a beautiful spectacle.
Can't wait for intermediate light rampant.
Intermediate light rampant. I know damn well light rampant is gonna come back. If it doesn't, it's such a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
What if Reen is the final boss?
I'm for it. I mean, I think we should do something with Gaia since she is E12. But
What if it's like some sort of Gaia Reen homunculus?
That's what I was thinking. Like if you
I can actually, I
them.
can like
I'm cool with
realistically
it.
see that actually.
I'm fine with that, dude.
because I guess it is like, oh wait, because she is Oracle of Light, Oracle of Darkness. It could do something
Yeah.
like just Oracle or something.
Mm,
Gosh,
I can
dude,
definitely see that.
Eden, dude. I can't wait for the Eden Ultimate. It's like the thing that's just like really keeping me in this game.
You got like 2 years, man.
Hopefully by then I actually have the specs required to run the fucking game.
True.
Hopefully by then I can run the game. Apple, check out this outfit. What do you think?
Are you in front of me?
I'm right in front of you.
Oh, hey. Ooh.
Yeah, what's up, dude? What do you think? I stole it from someone
Oh
else.
my
I
god,
think it
you
looked
bought
great.
the fucking outfit.
No,
You
this
saw
is
this in a
PvP.
PvP game and stole it.
Wait, what?
Also, Apple, you're gonna fucking love this. This is so
PvP.
cyberpunk.
You did buy the outfit.
No, this is from PvP. It's free outfit.
You're lying.
No,
I'm
they're
not
all
lying.
PvP. I promise you.
Go to
Yeah,
the
they
Wolf's
are.
Den. There's 4 different models.
What the fuck? Cap.
I'm gonna have
I'm
to
not-
start PvPing for the sets because I really like how they look.
They look so good. I already bought 2 of them. I want to get the other 2.
I don't think I have any wolf marks. I think I bought some dumb shit with it.
It's
Trophy
it uses
crystals.
trophy crystals. Yeesh.
Trophy huh?
Yeah, from the battle pass. You have to
Battle-
actually
from the
play.
battle-
Fuck. Wait, do those carry over? I think I have a lot of those.
They carry over.
I have a
Man,
decent
fuck you
amount.
with.
I think I'm
I'm
capped
going
on
almost
them
there.
actually. Is it Crystal Quartermaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The entire ball of player is, yeah.
Okay, which one of these is it?
Universal. Universal gear.
Oh, I have 1100 or 11k rather. Yo, what are these goggles?
These outfits are so
Yo,
good.
wait, the fucking goggles are sick.
Dude. It's
Some
just hardware,
cyberpunk
dude.
shit, bro. It's got the
That's
heads
what
up
I'm
display.
saying.
There's a mic.
It's got the mic. Fuck.
He can become a strummer in game.
Strummer in game. Wait, where is save outfit?
We just want to start queuing up for PvP again. Also do something on the side.
So there's tactical. Oh, there's A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Holy shit, there's so many.
C2.
Yo, what are these
Alright,
I love
fucking
Code
Kingdom
Geass.
Hearts ass boots?
Alright, you ready, Wiz?
I have to buy all of them, right?
I'm gonna play Black Mage.
How different are they? Is it just colors?
I'm ready.
Yeah, the Model A and 2 is just color textures, and it's the same thing for the Model C.
Oh, okay. So I
Or
don't have to
B,
buy.
rather, yeah.
I don't have to buy too much stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, the C. I like the C jacket.
And hold up 1 second. 3, 2, 1, go.
I
Reason
really
I've
like
been
the
trying to
C
snipe
jacket.
queues for PvP just to get the level 25 coffer.
That's illegal. Is there any point in buying the different colors? Like
You
picking
can
one
dye
over
them,
the
so it
other?
doesn't really matter. No.
They dye the same.
I think it's just textures. I think one is more brighter texture than the other. I'm not too sure, if I'm being honest.
I'm not even
Not
seeing
really
a
sure, like,
difference.
Oh,
what's the
these are
major
gonna look really
difference?
good when you can use 2 dyes.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah, absolutely. I don't know if we got in the same match with, but
I think we did.
All right, I'm buying all the jackets.
check out the helmet for the Model B if you haven't seen it, or Model C or whatever.
Dude, the Model B jacket looks like a Pokemon trainer outfit.
Oh, the Model B then is probably not the one I'm thinking of. Then.
That's the theme, bro. Next theme for raid.
Oh
Pokemon.
shit, I'm
I'm
down.
just gonna go with this stupid jacket.
What am I looking at, Ophelia?
One of the helmets looks very cyberpunk-esque.
Is it the
but I don't remember
hood?
which model it is. It's like the HUD, yeah. Yeah, it's that one. I just looked at your stream. You can remove the mask as well.
It looks
Very cool.
I don't like how it just hovers on the back though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I fucking love it. Like the potential is there for many outfits, and we did not get in the same match with, so this is gonna be fun. Bum, 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 bum. What are you up to, Mr. DC?
Doing Honkai dailies.
We're about to play. We're gonna play Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy these
Oh,
big ass
Jesus.
boots, bro.
Doing Honkai dailies because I finished MSQ and slept until like 7.
Yeah. I'm happy that we're not reading because my controller has been hella unresponsive. No
Dude,
plugins.
my rotation is I tried doing my top opener, like my reopener, right?
Yeah.
And I think 4 or P3 in my reopener. I just cannot do it because I can't weave my pot and reassemble in the same GCD.
I like the Model A pants a lot.
Oh.
Oh fuck! God damn it! They all look so good. What the hell?
You gotta farm PvP, dude.
I still have a lot. Actually, I'm not gonna have to farm too much for what I want.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
I
to
want,
farm everything.
I want everything. Yes, I'm gonna be farming for a minute. I also want to get the level 25 coffer because that armor looks fucking sick.
All right, I can buy one more item.
No.
I don't even know if there's anything else here that I want, actually. I'm not big on this type, or the Model C pants.
Damn. Just got my ass blasted.
It should have been me. Did I buy the Type A top? Wait, no, I
Definitely get the Type A top. It's so pretty.
didn't. Alright. Done with my shopping trip.
Nice.
I finished.
You finished it? Jesus. I thought my team was bad. Ah!
No, my team won.
I'm talking about the opposing team.
Alright, goodbye,